Hi everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and I am back with another review. Today, we're taking a look at, from the Generations line, the new 30th anniversary line, Deluxe Class Bumblebee. Bumblebee comes packaged with a copy of the IEDW comic book, Spotlight Bumblebee, or at least it's what it's called, I don't know if it's really that, and is based on his appearance in that comic. Kind of ironic, since apparently he no longer looks like this in the comics. It's basically a hybrid of his movie appearance as well as his classic G1 look. So it's a muscle car, but with a normal looking head, and he talks. For accessories, he comes with these interesting little blasters. And again, unfortunately, there is no real weapon storage. They can be pegged into the side, just like that. You can straighten the handles out and then bring one of them around, combine it together as a peg system, and you get this giant thruster type weapon. Or what I like to do, fold the pegs in, and he can use these as tunfas, which we'll see in robot mode. Other than that, he's yellow and black. Not a lot of coloring here. There is a nice little, much like Orion Pax, there is a oh my god transformation moment going back into vehicle mode, which involves pushing these panels together. I'll point that out in robot mode during the transformation. Other than that, it rolls rather nicely, and I have to say, I do enjoy the look of this vehicle. Many people have said this is the worst figure in Wave 1, and I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that it's another Bumblebee. And see, my opinion is they can do waves of just Bumblebee, but as long as each figure is unique to itself and has a fun transformation and, has a face, I really don't mind. So, enough of my yabbering. Let's take a look at the transformation. Okay, usually the first way I like to start is coming in here and popping open the doors. It's just an easy way to get things moving and out of the way. Next, what you want to do is basically break the car in half by pulling back on the rear section and folding out the legs. The bumper will automatically detach and will become the knees, or you can just flip them up naturally. Now here comes the interesting part as I separate the legs. Basically what you're going to do is flip the feet down, and in doing so, there is a track that will basically automatically push you want to push the legs. You can do it from the front, but I tend to reach in from the joint and push them out to the side. Now doing this to get into the foot robot mode, perfectly fine. Getting it back into vehicle mode, oh my god, you have to push on that. And it's like, you gotta wedge them in. I honestly think I smudged paint on the feet and on the rear section just doing it because I work up a sweat. But here, let me show you the sliding track. It's right there, and basically what I like to do, just grab the outside of the leg, push it in. Sometimes it'll snap, sometimes it's not, but it's over like that. And you have Bumblebee transformed. Well, at least his legs are transformed. Now we got to move up on the torso, which means I have to adjust the camera. So a little sleight of hand. And here we have Bumblebee just the camera, and now we're going to transform his upper body. Basically what you want to do, just come in, swing the arms down. They peg in at the shoulder here and tuck in on the side to the front of the car. Speaking of that section, you just want to go ahead, bring this, what was the front, down, and just don't do anything with it yet, because what you're going to do is you're going to collapse the torso down, revealing Bumblebee's head, and then this is supposed to peg into a little notch here, and it does, but I'll be darned if it stays there. Next, what you want to do is just detach the arms from the inside of the door, rotate the section up or down depending on your point of view, and then proceed to accordion the wings in like so on that double joint. So you're going to swing what was the front of the car up to form the shoulder, and then swing it in to form his wings. And here we have Bumblebee in his robot mode. And as you can see, there's a great version of the classic Bumblebee head on this newer body. Now, there is some light piping, but it's very hard to pick up because it's done in like a very clear plastic. But if you get the right light, it actually looks kind of cool. Like it's like a vibrant look to him. The head is unfortunately only on a swivel joint due to the nature of the transformation. Which, by the way, do I have this? Making sure I just have this down all the way. That sometimes the chest does have a tendency to pop up. But as you can see, he's basically red and black. There is some silver accents that were the lights and the fronts of the car. And one thing I find kind of funny here is like, here's the bumper and the rear tail lights. Fake lights on his feet. But now I did mention the head articulation. The arm is a little odd. Some people don't like it. I don't mind. There is a swivel joint here, but that basically moves the entire arm, including the shoulder with the wings. There is a 90-degree bend at the elbow, rotation at the elbow. No waist joint due to the transformation. Ball-jointed hips, rotation at the calf. 90-degree plus bend at the knees. And, of course, there is I do believe a ball joint at the foot. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, I am mistaken. There is no ball joint, just a forward and back swivel, but that kind of works for him. All in all, I gotta say, this is a pretty fun, cool-looking figure. Here are Bumblebee's weapons, positioned as tonfas, as I mentioned in the intro. This is my preferred way of using them. Like I said, he doesn't use them in the comics, and apparently he doesn't even look like this now. They've gone back. He's actually now upgraded to his gold bug, gold fire form, whatever. While I don't think this is the worst figure in the wave, I don't think it's the best. The little nagging issues with the transformation kind of make this a hard figure to enjoy. If there was some way to separate the arms more from the shoulders, I think a lot more people would like it. Now, coming very soon, as in some people are already getting him, is this whole figure gets repainted with a new head into Goldfire, Goldbug. And I am already starting to hear concerns about gold plastic syndrome. That even in 2013, people are screwing up with mixing the plastic. So I would recommend, before deciding what you want to do, wait to see if that figure falls apart. If you just want to decide between Bumblebee and Goldfire, Goldbug, whatever. There is a Japanese version. There is also going to be a Japanese version of Goldfire. And from what I understand, that's not going to have the new head. It'll just be done up in the bronze and gold, whatever. For my money, I would say pick up Bumblebee. Bumblebee's the classic character. If you can get both, I mean, this isn't that bad of a figure. But really, if you can only get one, get Bumblebee, who is on shelves now, or should be. This is your old pal Chuck for Bumblebee. We'll see you next time.